Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to the 52 Canadians Arena for Game 1 of the Best of 3 NORWOSSA Girls Hockey Semifinal. It's the host hometown Fort Francis Muskies taking on the visiting St. Thomas Aquinas Saints here on home TV. Joey Pear here with you on the play-by-play. We are just underway in the first period. Your starting goaltenders for the Muskies, it's number 47, Maddie Bliss. And for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints is number 31, Jordan Mullen. The Saints with the puck in the Muskies zone at the moment. These two teams, 5 games played this season, and all of them but one have been absolute nail-biters. Muskies swept the season series, winning all 3 regular season games, 2 one-goal contests, and a 5-0 win. However, the Saints won both games in tournament action during the season. So a 3-2 mark for the Muskies, as there's a high shot fired just over the net by the Saint Sophie Muse. Saints with the puck in the zone right now, trying to center it. Muskies come away with it. Muskies come into the game with a 6-3 record. That was good enough for second place in NORWOSSA. The Saints finishing in third spot with a 5-2-2 record. Puck back to the point. Long shot by the Muskies, saved by Jordan Moore. Rebound just slid through the crease by Marley Bliss. Muskies now give it up. Here is Neal for the Saints. Gets it up the left side boards. That's deflected over the glass and out of play. We've played 154 here in the first period. Winner of this series will take on the winner of the other semifinal, which starts tonight up in Dryden. It's the number 1 ranked Dryden Eagles, who finished 7-2 on the season, taking on the Sioux North Warriors, who finished 1-8. Muskies back in their own zone, picking up the puck. Send it ahead, and now here's a chance. Racing down the left side, coming in quick. Here comes Rael Redford with a quick shot. Loose in the crease. Where is it? Off the goalie. Scores! Little bit of pinball wizardry for you right there. Rael Redford, one of the 3 Muskie seniors, getting the black and gold off to a quick start. 2:20 into the first period. And it's Redford getting the goal. She rushed it in over the left wing side, got the original shot, stopped by Jordan Mullen, but could not hold on to the rebound. It bounced around for a little bit at the left side of the net, and then Redford looks like she banked it in off the skate of Mullen and in to give the Muskies the 1-0 lead. And in a series which I do not expect there to be a large amount of offense in, as these have been very low-scoring affairs between these two teams for the most part this year, the Muskies get a huge opening goal. It's Rael Redford, the team leader in plus-minus this year with +8. Tied for the lead, actually, with Ella Evans. Gets the Muskies in front early. Muskies now moving the puck in their own zone. Pass up the boards. So Redford gets the goal. We'll have to wait on assists on that one. So looking back in the battles between these two teams, in the preseason, the Saints defeated the Muskies in a tournament final in Winnipeg at the Sturgeon Heights tournament, 1-0 in the championship game. Muskies, though, got their revenge in the regular season opener here in Fort on November 15th as they won in overtime 1-0 on a goal by Kira Fairdington. Puck at center ice. Muskies trying to pry it loose, hustling back for the Saints, picking up there. It's Sundin. She goes around the boards to the far side. That's intercepted. Saints will have to try again. And this is Samantha Neal with it. Neal moves it ahead. It's Muse getting it off the boards, knocks it out. But back for it is Blair Cross. She backhand to center, and now this is sent all the way into the Muskie zone. No icing on the play. Saints hustling down, looking to pick up the loose puck. Muskies, though, come away with it, looking to chip it out to center. They do. Now it's Turner firing it back into the Muskie zone. Black and gold picks up in their own end. Sends it down the ice. There will be no icing on this one as the Saints were deemed to have could have played it. Redford gets it. She takes a bump from Turner. Puck comes around the boards. It's Kipling with it. Kipling up to Bourgeois. That's intercepted. Kipling will try again. She'll try and go the other way. Reverses direction. Here's Maddie Hughes, number 10 for the Saints on the left wing side. Hughes in a 4-person scrum there. That's turned over. Here's the Muskies in the slot. Quick shot. Read by Redford. Looking for her second one. Now another chance in the slot. That just went off of Redford's stick. Rael Redford all over it early here today. Back for it now is Mosbeck against Hughes. That's centered. Nobody there for the Saints. Muskies come away with it off the boards to center. Picked up there, fired back in by Jalen Gerard. All the way around the boards. Hustling in after to keep it in is Molly Hendy. Muskies go off the boards and send it down the ice. That was tipped. No icing on the play here. Saints back to retrieve it and coming around with it. It's Gerard. She's intercepted by Piper Cross almost, but it bounced off her skate to Muse. Muse to center. That was picked off by the Muskies. And now coming across the line, tipping it ahead was Ophelia Lucas Engberg coming in from her blue line position, but she hustles back. Assumes her defensive spot. She's got Muse now, right? Coming in on her. Nice play by Muse. Walked around her. Quick shot by Hendy. That was blocked. At the left point, it's Neal clearing it in along the boards. Back for it there is Lucas Engberg. We played 5 minutes and 25 seconds here in the first period. Rael Redford putting the Fort Francis Muskies ahead 1-0. Battle along the boards. It's Carson McQuaker in there for the Muskies against two Saints checkers. Muskies gain control. Off the glass, fired in by the Muskies. Right in on goal on Mullen. Had to be careful with that one as that was bouncing. And she holds on for the faceoff with 5:48 gone here in the first period. Muskies looking to defend their NORWOSSA championship from last year. There's these two teams in the final last year, actually. Puck covered there by Bliss. And we'll have a face-off in the Fort Francis end with 5:59 gone in the first. Saints control off the draw. Along the end boards. Battle for the puck. Muskies come away with it. Trying to clear it out. Move it along the left-hand side. Cleared back in by Kipling. Muskies race back for it. Looking to move it ahead. Off the glass, Courtney McCoy now for the Muskies. She's bothered there. Nice play by Muse. Quick shot. That goes across the crease. Goes to the right wing side. Muskies looking to chip it out of the zone. Good forechecking pressure here by the Saints, though. Bourgeois in deep. Now puck comes around the far side. Muskies will grab it and they'll bring it to center. Hustling across the line. It's Marley Bliss. Bliss, the only one in for the Muskies right now. She backhands it behind the net. Picked up there by Muse. Muse off the boards, intercepted. Kept in there by Marissa Kenny. Bliss has got it. She coughs it up though. Muse brings it out to center. Muse now. Long shot high over the net. Hustling back now, it's Jersey Calder, watched by Maddie Hughes. Muskies can't back it out. Good play by Delaney Turner to keep it in at the right point. Muskies now. Calder. Cross ice pass. Out to center now. Coming in is Hayden Allam. Allam stops. She has the puck stolen away from her by Turner, but here's an interception by the Muskies walking in. It's McQuaker trying to get it. Still loose. Here's Redford with it now in the right corner. Redford to the point. The shot. Loose in the front. McQuaker can't get a shot off. Redford's on it. Redford now trying to center to McQuaker. Taken away by Turner. Hendy's got it. Trying to push it out of the zone. Still not out. Now Hendy will get it and just get it out across. McQuaker can't find it in her skates, or Fairneyson rather. Turner gets it and moves it to the left side to Isabella Renard. Dumped in. Saints make a change. Calder's got it. Calder, she turns it over. Good forecheck there by Addie Greer. Now it's Muse with it. Muse into the left circle, driving the net. Has it cleared off of her stick. Greer taking off her feet, and we are going to get our first penalty of the hockey game here at the 8:25 mark. As Greer was tripped in behind the Muskie net. And it's Tegan Mosbeck, one of the 3 Muskie seniors, heading on to the sin bin. So it'll be 2 minutes for tripping. And the Saints will go to the power play for the first time tonight. It's Muse out there on the draw. They win it. Turner gets it. Left point to Heidi Patura. Muse now around to Hughes. Hughes back to Muse. Hughes has got it in behind the net. Looking in front for Bourgeois. Now she brings out in front with a wraparound try. Didn't get all of it as she had her stick deflected by Isabel Tanguay. Good defensive play there by the Muskie blue liner. And Bliss covers up, makes a save. 1:42 to go in the power play. 8:43 gone here in the first period. Muskies continue to lead 1-0. Saints with a chance for the equalizer, though, on the power play. Back to the point, just out across the line. And having to go back to retrieve it is Heidi Patura. Patura to Muse. Muse to center. Skates up with it. Now stops at the line, doesn't get all the way across. Saints have to regather, and it's cleared away. Nice defensive play by McCoy. Saints get it. Bourgeois now moves it ahead to Greer. She can't go anywhere with it. Muskie's doing a good job standing up at the blue line, not giving the Saints any room to make a rush. Muskies trying to clear it out along the boards. Kept in at the left point by Kipling. Kipling sends it into the corner. Chasing after there is Renard. Renard to Greer. Back to Renard. Renard now in behind the net. Looking to move it in front. Can't get the pass through. Muskies get it, clear it out, and down the ice. And racing in after it quickly is Farrington. Farrington working against Kipling. Kipling, though, takes her off the puck. Greer's got it now. We have 30 seconds left in the Saints power play. Muskies pick it up off the boards, just out across the line, fired back in by the Saints, and the Muskies will send it all the way down the ice this time. One chance for one last rush here for the Saints. Turner moves it to Muse, up to Greer on the right wing side, up against Calder. Tried to center it to Bourgeois, that went off her stick. Chasing after there is Lucas Engberg. Bourgeois picks up in the left corner. Should go to left point. Shot by Batura, deflects. Just wide of the net. Penalty is over. As Mosbeck comes out of the box. Saints 0 for 1 on the power play. Gerard back for it. She's bothered there by Allum. Now coming away with it is Maddie Hughes. Hughes to center. She's got a good head of steam going. Hughes around the right side. It stopped there though. Muskies get it. Clear it back into the Saints zone. Moen will stop it there, and taking no chances, she'll cover up with Hayden Allum in the vicinity and hold on for a face-off. 9:07 to go here in the first period. It's the Muskies continuing to maintain a 1-0 lead. Continuing to look over season series results between these two in a tournament in Kenora on December 10th. It was the Saints coming away with the 1-0 win. Here's a shot off the side of the net. McCoy trying to stuff it home. This is Reese Rohde trying to bounce it out of the zone. She can't in her first try, but she gets it back. And now she races up the ice. Rohde met there by 2 Muskie defenders. Slapped into the Saints zone, or the Muskie zone rather, by the Saints. Courtney McCoy gets it, tips it out over across the line. Bit scrambly play inside the Muskie blue line at the moment. Turner gets it off the boards. Saints changing. Bounces off a player into the zone. Muskies, oh, good chance there. Greer looked to fire that one off the left circle, but she had her stick lifted at the last second. Calder's got it now. Calder working against Greer. Now the Saints pick it up on the right-hand side. Go back to the point to Turner. She'll keep it in. Into the right corner now. A pile of bodies battling for the puck. 8 minutes to go here in the first. Saints come away with it now. Trying to go in the slot with the pass. It's Neal. Great job to keep it in at the line. She had to do a spinorama move. Now on the far side, it's Renard in behind the net. Saints try and keep the forecheck pressure up. They do. Calder gets it off the boards, can't get it out. Good forecheck here by the Saints. Calder now looking to calm things down in behind her net, moves it over to Evans. Evans can't get anywhere. Muskies hemmed in their own zone right now. Good pressure here by St. Thomas Aquinas. A shot there by Turner. That doesn't make it all the way to the net. And the Muskies clear it out off their own body. And out to center. Saints will change. Calder will get it. She'll fire it up ahead. And it'll be picked up on the left wing side by Redford. Redford now puts it off the base of the net. Allen will pick it up. Tried to center it. Couldn't quite get all of it. Stopped there by Patira. And now it's Muse with it. She's intercepted by Redford. He backhands it in behind the net. And now the Muskies will try and establish a little forecheck. All right. Well, good evening, hockey fans over in the Falls radio listening region. Thank you so much. We're a little late getting going, but we are going. 8:45 to go in the first period. You're tuned in to Game 1 of the best-of-3 semifinal between the hometown Fort Francis Muskies and the visiting St. Thomas Aquinas Saints here at the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis. Joey Payer along with Mike Bolstad on the call. Some technical difficulties. We apologize for getting here a little late, but we made it here now. Muskies taking the lead early in the period. 2:20 in. Rael Redford getting the goal. And we are on the air now, both with home TV and on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com. Muskies have the puck in the Saint zone. Piper Cross tried to center it, picked off there by Maddie Hughes of the Saints. Hughes tries to bust out to center. Muskies clear it back in. And now we're going to wait and see on this one. We do have a Muskie in the penalty box. Did not pick up the penalty call on that one, but this is the second power play of the night for the Saints. Saints go 0 for 1 on their first one. We've got 1:15 left in this penalty and 6 minutes left in the first period.
Located west of Fort Francis on Highway 1171.
That's Mike Bolstad. For those of you listening on home TV, they're not going to be able to hear you like that. No,
oh, they're not. Okay.
Let me know when you're going to talk, and I'll be right over there. All right, Muskies with the puck in the Saints zone. To the left, fired in behind the net by the Muskies. Patira's got it for the Saints. She tries to go up the middle. That pass deflected. And this is Delaney Turner with it. Turner up to Reese Rohde. Ahead to Isabel Renard. Renard trying to break up the middle. She's taken off her feet. Bliss back for it. She'll come up the left wing side. We've got 42 seconds left in the power play for the Saints. Shot by Bliss, saved by Jordan Moen, starting goaltender for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints here this evening. Maddie Bliss in between the pipes for the Muskies.
Yeah, we're getting it done. 1-0 Fort Francis, 5:23 left here in the first period. Thank you to all our sponsors again. We'll catch up with you in a bit. But Joey, you know, that's part of technology, buddy.
Live radio, my friend. You never know what's going to happen. It's great. You don't have your headphones on, but I'm assuming they can still hear you in Radioland.
I can hear you fine.
All right, sounds great. Face off in the Saints zone. It's Sophie Muse for the Saints taking on Piper Cross. Again, 38 seconds left in the power play for the Saints. 5:23 remaining in the first period. These two teams faced off 5 times in the season. Muskies taking all 3 regular season matchups, 2 of them 1-goal contests, 1 of them a 5-0 win. The Saints winning 2 exhibition contests. So it's been and all 1-goal games except for that one 5-0 score. So not a lot to choose from between these two teams, as they have been dueling for supremacy throughout this season against each other. And the winner of this series will take on the winner of the other semifinal between the number 1 ranked Dryden Eagles and the number 4 ranked Sioux North Warriors. Dryden finishing the season first place overall in the league with a 7-2 record. Muskies second at 6-3. The Saints third at 5-2-2. And then Sioux North Warriors fourth spot at 1-8. Play out in the neutral ice area. Ella Evans trying to move it ahead for the Muskies. She leaves it behind, picked up by her teammates, and now in across the line. It goes off the stick of Marley Bliss. Saints get it, fire it all the way down. Right on goals. Saved by Maddie Bliss, who has not been overly tested here in the first period. Good forechecking pressure shown by the Saints here in the opening frame, but not a lot of shots at the net at this point. But again, goals will most likely be very hard to come by in this series. These two teams did not give each other much breathing room throughout their 5 games in the season. Again, 4 one-goal contests out of those 5 matchups. Muskies in their own end, looking to get things going up the ice, but a good forecheck being put on here by Addie Greer. Greer now cuts to the middle, the backhander. That goes wide of the net. Muskies will pick it up there. Look to move things out. Intercept the dog by Cleo Bourgeois. She puts it in front, across the crease. Nobody there for the Saints. Rael Redford gets it. A backhander all the way down the ice. Is this going to hit the target on the net? It will. So Moen forced to make the save. No icing. Durard back for the Saints. She turns it over. Farrington now tried to move it to Redford on the back end. That was intercepted by Reese Rohde, who moves it out to center. Rohde now in across the right wing side. Drops the pass. Shot. Pad save there by Bliss. Nice work by Maddie Bliss to keep tracking that puck. Quick shot by Zavea White. Now the Muskies in on the right wing side rather. Redford. She tries to center. Goes off the base of the net. Comes back in front almost. Rohde had to clear it to safety. White's got it. Moves it to Rohde. Now Kipling across her own line. Moves it up to Molly Hendy. Muskies changing. Saints clear it in. Kipling all the way around the boards. Comes to the far side. Muskies will pick it up there off the boards out to center. Samantha Neal intercepts. Looking to move it back into the Muskies zone. She's being tied up along the boards. Muskies looking to come away with it, but it is the Saints grabbing it. It's Maddie Hughes now. Hughes. Good move to the outside around Jersey Calder, but Calder comes back. Nice play to recover. Bodies Hughes and gets the puck off of her. Puck still in the Muskies end, just inside the blue line. Bounced off the boards by the Muskies and down the ice into the Saint zone. Won't have enough on it for icing. With 1:52 left here in the opening period. Muskies 1, Saints nothing. Game 1 of the best of 3 NORWOSSA Girls Hockey semifinal.
Yeah, the scoreboard update, 1-0 Fort Francis, 1:45 left here in the first period. Our scoreboard update's brought to you by Green's Brand Source Home Furnishings in downtown Fort Francis. Providing exceptional service and a wide variety of in-stock kitchen and laundry appliances. Back to the game.
Farrington losing her glove right off the faceoff there. Now Renard busting in on the left-hand side. Paturo long shot. That goes just wide of the net. Comes around the boards. Muskies clear it to center. Slapped back in by Jalen Durard. And it's Blair Cross scooping it up there for the Muskies. Moving along the board. Now the Muskies get it out. Down into the Saint zone. Race for the puck. And here's Farrington. She's going to get there first. Cut in front of the net. Farrington. Oh, what a poke check by Jordan Moen. Farrington had nobody between her and the net. And Moen sticking out the stick. Perfect Johnny Bauer poke check right there, folks. Great play to cut off the scoring chance for Farrington with 1:08 left here in the first period. Puck cleared over the glass, out of play. Faceoff will remain in the Saints zone, but super chance there for one of the top offensive threats for the Muskies, Kira Farrington. Bliss now taking the faceoff. Marley Bliss against Reese Rohde. Rohde wins it, but the Muskies pick up possession in behind the net. Courtney McCoy trying to get free of her checker. Here's Ella Evans into the corner. Turner will grab it there for the Saints. Turner now watched by Evans. That's a spin, come back the other way. And coming in to help with the forecheck is Marley Bliss. But she turns it over and White gets it, sends it up to center. And now racing out across the line into the Muskies zone, it's Molly Hendy. Hendy, drop pass for Rohde. Rohde sends it in behind the net. Hendy picks it up there, tried to center it as White was on the doorstep. But the Muskies will grab it, get it out across the line. Fired back in. Saints have to clear the zone. 27 seconds left here in the opening period. Calder's got it. Calder makes a move around Muse. Sends it up to the left wing side. Evans couldn't quite clear it in. Calder, though, nice couple of moves. She gets around 3 Saints. Walks in. Oh, shot blocked there by Patera. Calder was on a mission on that drive. Here is Sinclair. Leaves it for Farrington. 4 seconds left. The Muskies getting a shot off. They will not. Puck out to center. And that will do it for the opening period of action. So good chances on both sides. But it is the Muskies coming away with the only tally of the opening 20 minutes to give her team the lead heading to the dressing room. Those of you watching on home TV, we will be back with you shortly with the second period of action. And for the rest of you, we will be back with the first intermission. Joey Pear along with Mike Wolstad. It's the Muskies 1, the Saints nothing. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com.
Seconds, we can go on 8.
This is Muskies 1.
And we're back.
And we are back. Welcome back to those of you watching on home TV. After one period of hockey action, it is the Fort Francis Muskies leading the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 1-0.
I was going to say, Joey, that guy next to you,
that good-looking bearded fella.
he knows what's going on.
He does. Lyndon Hughes, folks.
Yeah, he's an awesome.
Got to give him a shout-out.
Yes.
If you don't know him in the Falls, you should get to know him. He's a good guy and a heck of a smart hockey-producing fella.
Well, the
and
way
we are glad
changes
to
are
have him on
happening
our team.
at our station, we might need him.
Yeah. Lyndon, I think that was a job offer, so
Yes.
keep that in mind. Just about ready to start the second period. Muskies down, Matty Bliss, Muskie goaltender Matty Bliss down at our end. So Muskies will be going left to right on your radio dial, if you want to call it that way, here in the second period. Quick chance in front. McQuaker trying to put it right on goal. Now coming away with it is the Muskies back to the point. It's Ophelia Lucas Engberg, sends it into the far corner. Picked up there by Delaney Turner of the Saints. Saints looking to move it out. They do. They'll go up the left wing side. It's Matty Hughes. Matty Hughes chips it into the zone. Past Lucas Engberg. Picked up behind the net. Bourgeois centered it to Hughes. Quick shot. Blasted through the crease, but just wide. Sophie Muse now back for it. She turns it over at center. It's sent in by Piper Cross. No icing on the play. And back for it is Riley Kipling, number 12 for the Saints. Up to Hughes. Hughes looking to move it ahead, but she was intercepted. And coming away with it now, it's Marley Bliss, the leading scorer this season for the Muskies. 41 points in 51 games on the campaign. Icing call against the Saints, so face-off will come back down into the other end with 58 seconds gone here in the second.
Yeah, I want to thank Jay's Auto Repair for sponsoring Fort Francis Sports. Thank you to Jay's Auto Repair, full-service automotive location in Fort Francis.
Muskies with a close-in chance by the net, cleared away by the Saints. Kept in by Blair Cross at the left point, around behind the net to Courtney McCoy. She tried to center it. That pass was deflected, and grabbing it is Jordan Sundin. That puck is sent down the ice. No icing call here. Muskies have to hurry. As racing in after it quickly was Addie Greer. And it was Avery Sinclair having to be very careful. Now a shot from the left-hand boards by Heidi Patura. That's sticked away by Maddie Bliss. Saints keep it in, though, at the point. Here comes the Saints forecheck. They had a good forecheck established in the first period for several stretches. Here's Gerard trying to center a backhander. Rhodey saved by Bliss. Loose puck. Where is it? Scramble in front. Bliss trying to fish it out. Another backhander saved by Bliss. Still loose, and Elle Evans will come away with it off the boards and down the ice for a much-needed icing call as things got frantic in the Muskie end. A couple of great close-in chances for the Saints, but Maddie Bliss holding steady in the between the pipes for the Muskies.
Yeah, Maddie Bliss, just solid. Wears number 47, kind of a unique name, or number for a goaltender, but she's doing a great job out there.
47, but a five-star effort on that series of saves. 3 close-in opportunities. There's a backhander by Rhodey that almost bounced off of Bliss's skate and in. She had to be careful on that one. Puck sent around the boards by the Saints and behind the net. They got it in the corner. It's Rhodey. Redford, though, picks it off for the Muskies, sends it ahead to Allen. Hayden Allen now tried to go cross ice to Marissa Kenny. That pass didn't connect. Redford, though, will get it. Drive it into the zone. Saints, though, looking to clear. They will. Out to center. Calder, nice move to get it around Rhodey. Brings it in, but offside against the Muskies. 2:34 gone here in the second. Fort Francis continuing to lead 1-0.
Yeah, the old, what's the name of it? No, the 50 or the name of the arena?
Oh, the 52 Canadians
52
Arena.
Canadian. Yeah,
Yes.
played a lot of games in here against the Allisons, and of course Greg Ross, my buddy Greg, and his brother Monty. Yeah, a lot of big games in here.
And big crowds I hear too
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the day as well. So, but a good sized crowd here tonight watching the,
Yeah,
the
very good
girls.
crowd.
And considering that they're battling against a boys game next door, only so many hockey fans to go around, and we still got a good turnout here for the girls. So good to see girls hockey getting the support it deserves. Muskies now with it in their own zone. Lucas Engberg pounds it off the boards, down the ice. Looks like that's going to be another icing call against the black and gold. It is, and it'll be a face-off back into Fort Francis and with 3:08 gone here in the second period.
Yeah, 1-0 Fort Francis. A scoreboard update brought to you by Green's Brand Source Home Furnishings of Fort Francis. Provides exceptional service and offers a wide variety of in-stock kitchen and laundry appliances.
Muskies now with it. McCoy tried to move it out of the zone. Sinclair will get a shot at it. She can't get it past Gerard, or on the board. Sorry, Renard at the left wing boards. Blair cross will go around the far side. That's intercepted by Greer. Muskies having some turnover problems here early in the second period. Saints looking to capitalize, trying to get the equalizer. They trail 1-0 here in game one of the best of three NORWOSSA semifinal, and yet another icing call against the Muskies with 3:39 gone here in the second. And not a really sharp beginning here in the second period for the Muskies in their own zone, Mike.
Yeah, there sure is. A little scoreboard update for you Minnesota Wild fans. I know we got a lot of them here at Fort Francis. 2-0 Wild.
Hey.
They don't score many goals, but they've been winning.
And that's against who tonight?
The Columbus Blue Jackets.
Against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Very good, very good. Well, if we're
Leafs have a big game tonight.
well, we're not worried about the Leafs, though. We're worried about my team. We're worried about the Wild. We got to worry about my team here.
Who's that?
And stuff. Well, that'd be the mighty Edmonton Oilers. And glad to tell you that after 2 periods in Pittsburgh, it's the Oilers with a 6-1 lead over Sidney Crosby.
There it is.
And now here's Courtney McCoy with a chance right in the goal. Saved by Jordan Moen. McCoy, who had the game-tying and game-winning goal on Monday against Sioux North, had a great chance.
Wow. Now,
Busting in on that one.
would that be the official passing of the torch from Sidney Crosby to Connor McDavid tonight in Pittsburgh?
I think it's convincingly getting passed across here. If it's 6-1 Edmonton, they have brought all the big guns here tonight without question. But enough of the big leaguers. Let's get to the stuff that matters right here in front of us here. Girls hockey action.
2-referee system also over here.
Yes.
That's always good to see. I like that.
Well, we don't stand for many shenanigans on this side of the border. We want to make sure that if it's there to be called, we call it.
That's right. Plenty of ice out there.
Exactly. Saints get it in their own zone, looking to clear it out. They do, and now possibly a chance coming down the left-hand side. Cleo Bourgeois. However, good job of back-checking by both Rayo Redford and Jersey Calder. But Hughes picks it up, tried to center it from behind the net. That almost worked, but intercepted there by Redford. She sends it down the ice. That's going to go right on goal to Jordan Moen. She'll steer it into the corner. Saints will grab it there and look to move the puck ahead. Coming up the right side and now into the center of the ice. Here comes it's Muse rather with the backhander. That's stopped by Bliss, steered to the corner. Puck comes to the front of the net. Tanguay gets it, moves it ahead to Fairnington. Fairnington chips it off the boards, down the ice. Does it have enough steam to get the icing? It does not. Delaney Turner will pick it up in the corner. She's watched there by Carson McQuaker. Intercepted by the Muskies inside the line. Mosbeck trying to get a shot off. Off the boards. Kept in there by Tanguay. Now the Saints move it out to center. Fairnington picks it up for the Muskies. We'll go to the far side to Lucas Engberg. She sends it ahead. That misses McQuaker. And it's going to be another icing call against Fort Francis. 5:15 gone here in the second period. And Fort Francis continuing to lead 1-0.
I thought she tipped that, but obviously she didn't. Deserving call if she didn't. So icing there on Fort Francis.
Connor McDavid, 3 points so far tonight. As we're talking about that torch passing, the NHL's leading scorer on his game again tonight. Here's the Muskies now looking to move it ahead. It's Courtney McCoy. She's bothered there by both Greer and Renard. Saints intercept, but Muskies pick it up. Now here's Ella Evans. She's got a little room down the left-hand side. She's going to try, take it off her feet. Solid stoppage there by Heidi Patura. She was not letting Evans getting any further into the Saints zone. Put a good hip into her and ended that rush promptly. Here's the Muskies now in their own zone. Sinclair can't clear that one out. Blair Cross will try on the other side. Cross off the boards to Evans. Evans gets it now. She's got Marley Bliss up ahead. Bliss will skate into the Saints zone. Tries a backhander. That goes right on goal. Didn't get much on it as she was being bothered from behind by a couple of Saints defenders. Slides in on Jordan Moen. Moen covers up and holds on for the faceoff with 6:06 gone here in the second period.
Yeah, good job there by Bliss going on her off wing. And, yeah, like you said, kind of held off a little bit there. Not a penalty, but good job defensively.
Muskies win the draw, back to the point. A long shot. Moen trying to find it. Loose puck. Where is it? Moen's got it. Calder, not the hardest wrist shot, but she found the target, and with all the bodies in front, Jordan Moen got into a bit of scramble mode to pick that puck up, but a nice play by the Saints netminder to find that one and cover up for another face-off in the zone.
Yeah, both
Saints
goals.
trying for a late change, and the official saying, no, we were ready to go with that face-off. You can get back to where you came from. You'll have to wait.
I like that. Take control, ref. Right away.
Yeah, nice effort there by the officials. So Saints win the draw, but Muskies pick it up behind the net. Trying to center it in front. Now to the left point. Calder's got it. Calder. She tries a shot. That was blocked by Turner. Allam in there for the Muskies. Redford as well. Marissa Kenny on this line for the black and gold too. Here's Kipling. In her own zone. She can't get past Kenny. The two number 12s battling in the right corner. Kenny gets it back to the point to Mosbeck. Her shot's deflected high. Bounces, finds its way to Redford. She's on the left side. Redford, centering pass. That was deflected away. Muskies keep it in the zone. Still putting the pressure on. Good shift here. Now McQuaker's got it. McQuaker, she looked to center it. That didn't work. And the puck bounces off the stick of Mosbeck and out. Slid back in by the Muskies. Fired back out by the Saints to center. Muskies will try another rush here. McQuaker, she's stopped. Saints get it, whip it down the ice. No icing on that one, surprisingly. Didn't look like a Muskie had much of a chance to stop that long, hard shot. Long headman pass from Mosbeck up to Piper Cross. She was in alone, but deflected off her stick. Slid ahead to Moen, and it was covered up for the faceoff. 7:22 gone in the second. Muskies continue to lead 1-0.
1-0 scoreboard update brought to you by West End Motors.
Muskies now get control off the draw, trying to put it to the front of the net. Saints, though, will flip it out just across the line. Moved into the Muskies' end, and back for it now. Moving it is Lucas Engberg, up to McQuaker. Kept it at the left point by Heidi Patura. Patura around to Bourgeois on the far side. Farrington gets it, though, to Cross. Tanguay off the boards to center. Saints get it. Back into the zone. Muskies grab it there. Tanguay will try again with a long pass. She gets it ahead. On the right wing side, Muskies looking to center. That pass doesn't connect. Delayed offside. Muskies clear the zone. And now the Saints will look to take advantage. They cannot, though. Stopped up at center ice. Battle along the boards. Now fired in long. A shot there. That was taken by Hughes, rather. Bounced into Bliss. She had to be careful. Farrington now. Can't get it out past Sundin. Sundin has it slide off her stick. Tanguay will try in the left corner in the Muskie end. Farrington's got it. She'll go reverse it, but Saints will keep it in. A hard shot. Didn't get all of it. The shot from the right point by Turner. Saints looking for a deflection in front, but didn't get through to the net. Saints now picking up the chances. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop. Maddie Bliss robbing Jordan Sundin from right in close. Best chance of the night for the Saints. And Maddie Bliss getting it done. And now looks like we are going to have ourselves, we get a penalty call here. It looks like, Lucas Engberg just going to the bench. And it is going to be a penalty call against the Saints. Isabella Renard, who I was actually talking with before the game and saying, hopefully the night goes well for you ladies. She goes, well, as long as I can stay out of the box. And I said, you'll get 2 goals, not 2 minutes. But apparently she knew what she was talking about, because it is Isabella Renard heading to the box for roughing after the whistle at 8:56 of the second. So the first power play chance of the night for the Muskies coming right up.
Yeah, that's save of the game. Brought to you by Norland Oil.
Huge save by Maddie Bliss, and now the Muskies with a chance to double the lead. So it is Renard, 2 minutes for roughing. Muskies on the power play. And again, considering how tough it has been to score between these two teams, a 2-goal lead would be monstrous, I would think, at this juncture for the Muskies. That puck deflects high, stopped by Moen, holds on. 1:43 left in the power play, 9:13 gone here in the second period. Saints control off the draw, but McCoy will steal it away, at least temporarily. Saints get it though, fire it down the ice. Racing back for it is the captain of the Muskies, Jersey Calder, number 10. Calder, watched by Eddie Greer. Almost coughs it up, now does cough it up. Great job by Greer. And she's given all kinds of problems to Calder, trying to move that puck ahead. Here is Marley Bliss now, up the right-hand side to Courtney McCoy. McCoy skates it up the right wing side. Good back check by Eddie Greer, though. She just stole it right off her, skates behind her net, puts it off the boards and out to center. Terrific penalty killing by number 11 of the Saints, Eddie Greer. Sinclair now. She'll send it up ahead. That pass didn't click originally, but now here come the Muskies. It's Piper Cross. Looking to backhand it toward the net. Now to the left side. Shot! Save by Jordan Moen. As she had Rael Redford right there in the left circle staring her down. And she makes the stop. 48 seconds to go on the power play. 9:52 left in the second.
Again, both goalies very good tonight, Joey, and keeping the score 1-0.
Absolutely, no surprise considering how these two teams have battled this year. It has been nip and tuck. Here's a chance, side of the net, almost stuffed home by Cross. It looks like now a shot in close, fired there by McCoy. McCoy in behind the net, centers it, shot, scramble in front, and Moen finds it and holds on. And it's starting to look like a bit of a street fight in front of that Saints net as Muskies trying to establish some territory and the Saints trying to deny them that same territory. Here's the Muskies now. Looking to get the draw, put on net, loose at the side. Moen's lost her stick, but puck is fired down the ice and she'll have time to retrieve it in behind the net. 18 seconds left in the Muskie power play. Turnover here in their own zone. This is Bourgeois with it. She coughs it up, and Redford will grab it. Redford now. Pass up ahead to Tanguay. That pass goes nowhere. Redford will grab it at center. Penalty is over to Renard, so the Muskies 0 for 1 on the power play. Special teams, penalty killing's been good tonight. The power play not so much. Saints 0 for 2. Muskies continue to lead 1-0 with 8:50 remaining in the second period. Muskies back for it. It's Avery Sinclair. Sinclair, pass ahead. That missed everyone, but it's going to go right on goal to Moen. And she is not going to take any chances. Covers it right up and holds on for the faceoff with 8:37 to go here in the second.
So a couple good chances on that power play, and nothing as far as showing up on the scoreboard at that time. Remains 1-0, 8:37 left here in the second period.
Just finishing off those season series scores I was getting through earlier in the game. Again, Muskies winning 5-0. Whoa, Kenora tournament action. Shot in front! Oh, Bliss had to be careful there as White was at the side of the net.
Looks like a power play
and
coming
it looks
up.
like we're going to get another Saints power play coming up. As heading to the box, it's Blair Cross, number 2 for the Muskies. And Cross is going to get to the gates for body contact. So Blair Cross, one of the smaller players on the ice, but not afraid to be physical, but a little too physical on that play in the Muskie end. And it'll be the Saints going back to the power play, third time tonight. Here's now Patura, left point, fires! That blocked by Mosbeck. In the corner now, Hughes sends it in behind the net. Works it to Muse, now to the right point. Back to Muse, and now Hughes in the right corner. To Muse, goes to the middle, Turner, shot! Pad save by Maddie Bliss with traffic in front. Now Marley Bliss gets it off the boards and down the ice. 1:29 to go in the Saints power play. Looking to tie this hockey game up. Here comes St. Thomas. Aquinas on the rush. It's Maddie Hughes. Watched by Tanguay. Tried to center it. That pass didn't hit the mark, and it's Piper Cross moving it in, back into the Saint zone. Turner's now got it for St. Thomas Aquinas. Moving it up ahead. Up the right wing side. And an offside call as Muse was in ahead of the play as Bourgeois brought the puck over. 1 minute exactly left in the power play, 7:24 remaining in the second.
Yeah, a lot of names have changed. I guess, I haven't called a girls' game. Well, I did earlier in the falls, but a lot of names have changed since the COVID era. Jeez.
Well, just glad to have hockey back after the
Exactly.
COVID era. Certainly the Muskies, defending champions, but did not get a chance to go to the All-Ontario OFSA Championships last year because of COVID restrictions still being in place. So they'd love nothing more than to earn a trip down to Southern Ontario a second time around here and battle for a provincial championship. Saints back in their own end, looking to set up on the power play. Patura, she goes cross ice, misses with that pass. Collision in the neutral zone. Muskies get it. Lucas Engberg can't quite get it out of the zone on the first try. Muskies will look to move it out again. Still can't do it. Puck's going to come behind the net. Lucas Engberg off the boards. Can't get it past Patura. To the right point. Here's a long shot. Saved by Bliss. She gives up the rebound. That came off the stick of Turner. Now here's Muse with a shot. Bliss with a glove save. Farrington gets it. Off the boards. Can't get it out. Penalty is over to Cross. Saints 0 for 3 on the power play. Rody's got it, and now it's going to be a Saints penalty coming up. Or is it? Let's see. Rody was the last one to touch the puck, but it is in fact going to be coincidentals? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. One door open, then closed, and now it is Isabella Renard going back into the box.
She's no stranger. You can tell
Saints.
she's been in there before.
She is an aggressive player out there for sure, but twice this period she's crossed the line into the penalty territory. And it looks like I think it's going to be a body contact penalty against Renard with 6:15 to go here in the second. So Muskies onto the power play for the second time here in the contest. They're 0 for 1 so far.
Ice remains 5-on-5 during a penalty, I guess, coincidentals.
Did we get? Yes, we did get coincidentals. So I think Farrington may have went off for the Muskies. So Farrington and Renard coincidental, so no power play here. We will stay 5-on-5. Good catch there, partner. I missed that one.
I'm all over it, buddy.
Attaboy.
I've had a tough night.
Attaboy. Hey, like I said, we were late starting, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That's right.
We're going to finish strong. Hopefully the Muskies will finish strong, too. Here is Calder now, up ahead. Bounces off the boards. Turner back in the Saint zone. She moves it to center. Calder picks it off. She'll look to move it up over to Kenny. Kenny clears it into the Saint zone and then hustles in after it. Back for it is Jalen Derard. Hughes gets it for the Saints in her zone. Backhands it to center. And now hustling up with it is Muse. She pokes it into the left-hand corner. Mosbeck back on defense for the Muskies. Clears it up ahead. Can't get it past Turner at the point. Muse centering pass. That hit Hughes right in front, but was shot wide. Back to the point now. Long shot, blocked there by Calder. That came off the stick of Derard. Allen now for the Muskies. She'll clear it out down the ice. Does this have enough to get down for icing? It does, just barely. Turner, I think, maybe dropped down a gear or two going back for that one, but officials decided that still no icing to be had, icing to be had on that play. 5:09 to go in the second period. Fort Francis continuing to lead by a 1-0 count.
Joey just did it. That's a scoreboard update brought to you by it.
Marley Bliss now in the Muskie zone looking to move it out. Sinclair gets it. She'll look to move it ahead. Still can't get it. Muskie's a third try. Still can't get it out. Saints causing troubles here. Bliss had to make a pad save off a point shot from Patera. Try and say that one 3 times fast. In the corner, 4-person battle for the puck, and coming away with it is Sinclair. She'll swing it around the boards to Evans. Evans tips it out across the line. And now it's Bliss. Was looking to go for a 2-on-1 with McCoy, but instead Blair Cross is tagged for, well, let's see now.
She's not going.
Cross is going to the bench. I think she might be getting looked at because she got a stick along the wrist, but she interfered on the Saints forward. She's feeling some pain in a couple of different ways, both on her wrist and in her heart right now, as She is in the box for the Muskies, and the Saints will go to their 4th power play of the game with 4:38 to go in the second period. Fort Francis continuing to lead 1-0, but Saints, you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burned eventually if you're the Muskies. And the penalty kill is going to have to be sharp yet again. Here's McCoy with it. She bangs it off the boards, can't get it out past Muse. Long shot high over top of the net. Maddie Hughes will pick it up on the far side, but bounces off her stick. Bliss will get it. Bounce it off the boards into the neutral zone. Saints now looking to rush the puck up ice. Here comes Patura. And she is stopped there by McCoy, who got taken into the boards pretty hard. Not sure if we were waiting for a body contact penalty on that one, as Patura did not let up delivering a message to McCoy on the right boards. Shot in on Bliss. She covers up and holds on for the faceoff. 1:21 to go in the penalty. 3:59 left in the second period.
Yeah, great job by McCoy on that back check. And, yeah.
I think she knew the hit was coming, and she still hung in there pretty well. So here's Kipling. Puts it back to Turner in her own zone. That puck goes off a stick into the Muskie end. Mosbeck fans on the clearing shot. Greer picks it off, sends it in behind the net. Saints buzzing, look out in front. But Piper Cross grabs the loose puck and whips it all the way down the ice. 53 seconds remaining in the Saints power play. Muskie penalty kill has been great tonight. Puck moved ahead. Mosbeck fans on the first clearing try, got it just over the line the second time. In behind the Muskie net, it's Calder with it, and she'll go all the way down the ice. Right on goal to Jordan Moen. And Moen covers up. It looked like she had all day to play that one, but maybe not too confident in her stick handling abilities, not sure. But Moen holds on for the faceoff in the St. Thomas zone, so the Muskies will thank her for that, as that'll chew a few more seconds off the clock. 31 seconds left in the power play, 3:09 left in the second.
Yeah, sometimes a ref will maybe kind of tell her, hey, you got to play that, but no case there.
Oh, again, Muskie's not sorry she did, because this will allow them to keep that puck in the St. Thomas zone on this penalty kill. And they're doing a good job of hemming the Saints in right now. That pass ahead for the Saints does not work. Lucas Engberg looked to move it, but instead picked off there by Sundin. She leaves it on the right wing. Shot right on goal by Bliss. Loose puck. Where is it? Bourgeois with the shot. Bit of confusion in front of Maddie Bliss, but covered up, and we'll have the face-off in the Fort zone. 7 seconds left in the penalty to Blair Cross. 2:45 remaining in the second.
Yeah, Joey Payer doing a great job tonight. Him and Tim Ringhofer, your voices for Fort Francis Sports. Good job, Joey.
Timmy's the voice. I'm just the sidekick. He's the brains
of the operation. You've been the sidekick a lot this year, buddy.
Muskie's cleared all the way down.
He's doing swimming tonight.
He is doing swimming. We're everywhere in this district. Love it. Love getting the high school sports out there. Look, he's even texting me now. He must have heard us giving him a shout out or something. 2:22 to go in the second. The penalty to Cross is over. Muskies kill off their 4th straight penalty. And now we have a whistle on the play. Not sure if we had a hand pass. And in fact, no, we're getting a Saints change here. So play whistle down. Faceoff's going to be in the St. Thomas Aquinas end with 2:18 to play. Muskies continuing to hold that 1-0 lead. Game 1 of the best of 3 NORWOSSA Girls Hockey semifinal. Other semifinal being played up in Dryden tonight. The number 1 ranked Dryden Eagles. The number 4 ranked Sioux North Warriors. Muskies ranked 2. Saints ranked 3 in this series. Redford tried to get a shot on goal from the point. That was blocked, sent all the way down the ice. Bliss will leave it, and it will be an icing call. Good job by Sinclair. She was in a race with Sundin to make that icing call stick. Sundin tried to nullify it, but just a half a stride behind. And with 1:58 to go in the second, faceoff will be back in the St. Thomas end.
Yeah, great job. Again, this scoreboard update. 1:58 left here in the second period. 1-0 Fort Francis.
Saints get it. Cleared up the left-hand side. It's Molly Hindy now. She's racing into the zone, but Farrington will beat her back for the puck. Leaves it behind the net. Rhodey tries to pick it up and center it. Redford will get it, tip it out, and now Redford's got some room down the left-hand side. Rael Redford racing into the zone, trying to drive the net. Redford has the puck go off her stick at the last second. She was looking to do a drag move to the backhand and just had it flip off her stick and go wide of the net. Muskies keep possession in the St. Thomas end. Sent back to the point, but that was tipped out. Nice play there by Molly Hendy to send it back into the Muskie zone. Lucas Engberg now as the Saints change. Muskies try and jump on this opportunity. Marley Bliss on the right wing boards. Still send it around. In behind the net to Allum. Allum working against a couple of Saints checkers. Bliss trying to get a shot on goal. That goes wide. McCoy's got it now. Courtney McCoy tried to center it. Loose at the side. Allum trying to get a stick on it. Here's Greer now looking to move it out for the Saints. Saints will. Now a 2-on-1. Here comes St. Thomas Aquinas. Pass across. The shot. Oh, just wide. Maddie Hughes. She looks to the heavens as she was right in on the left-hand circle and fired it wide. And then looked up and could not believe that she didn't even force Bliss to make a save on that one. 28 seconds to go in the period. Saints, long shot, saved by Bliss. That came off the stick of Sophie Muse. Muskies now just looking to get out of this period with the lead still. Sinclair, she'll get it up ahead to Allum. Allum picks it up in her skates nicely. Walks in on the left-hand side. She'll get a shot on goal. Moen makes the stick save. 5 seconds left. Saints looking to get one more shot off. They do, right on goal. Bliss with the save, and that'll do it for the second period. So good chances on both sides. A number of power plays for the Saints, but nothing doing for the visiting team. We end the second period the same way we ended the first period, with the Muskies heading to the dressing room with a 1-goal lead. Those of you listening on home TV, we ask you to please come back soon. We'll be bringing you the third period of action shortly. And for the rest of us, Mike, I guess we're going to take a little ad break and then come back and talk a little second period action here. So absolutely. No question. Welcome back. Welcome back to the third period of hockey action. Those of you listening, watching on home TV, Muskies lead 1-0 after the second period with the goal by Rael Redford back in the first. The lone tally of the contest at this point. Muskies with it into the zone. And welcome to you on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com. We are just underway here in the third period. Fort Francis Muskies 1, St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 0 in game one of the best of three NORWOSSA Girls hockey semifinal here at the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis. Puck in the St. Thomas zone at the moment. Saints now pick it up on the right side. Delaney Turner moving ahead to Cleo Bourgeois. Getting it out to center, picked off there by Isabel Tanguay. She backhands it all the way back in. Turner moves it ahead to Maddie Hughes. Hughes to Sophie Muse, that bounces off her stick. Muskies will pick it up in their own zone. And it's McCoy sending it ahead to Rael Redford. Redford, long shot, just wide of the net. Comes to the right point area. There's a shot, Allen deflects it. As that came off the stick of McCoy. Saints get it, send it down the ice. Will it have enough for icing? It will, and we'll have a face-off back in the St. Thomas end. 1:21 gone in the third. Fort Francis 1, St. Thomas 0.
How do we pair? It's a full service.
Bit of a line change up here for the Muskies, it looks like, here in the third. We've got Redford out there with McCoy and Allen. As the Muskies either looking for a spark on offense to try and get the insurance marker, or do we have an injury situation for them that's led to a juggling of the lines? Going to try and keep an eye open, see if there's any forwards that have normally been out there that are missing now. But face-off, or the puck sent all the way down in the Muskie zone, covered up by Maddie Bliss, who has been flawless so far through 40, almost 2 minutes of action. Saints win the draw. Patura, left point, fires a shot. Stick save by Maddie Bliss. Patura got all of that one. But Bliss with a save. Another shot, scores! Off the rebound, off the side boards. Muskie's a little sloppy, picking it up and blasting it home from inside the right circle for the Saints. It's going to be number 16, Isabella Renard. 2 penalties in the second period, but too much to stop here in the third as she blasts it by Maddie Bliss with 1:44 gone in the third period. And we've got ourselves a tie hockey game. It's 1-1.
Yeah, she's a hockey player. That's plain and simple. Renard can play the game, and she plays it physical.
Well, now it looks like both our pregame prognostications between her and I came true. She was expecting to be in the box. I told her she was going to get a goal. Both have happened here tonight. So a brand new game. We are back to square one. And it is the Saints who have clawed their way back into it. Now looking to get the go-ahead goal. Covered up at the side of the net, though, by Bliss. And we'll have a face-off in the Fort Francis zone. 2:08 gone in the third. So it is Isabella Renard from Jalen Derard at the 140 mark to get the Saints back on even terms. It is 1-1, and no surprise, Mike, the way these two teams have gone all year. Why am I not surprised we're in the third period in a tie hockey game?
Yeah, and again, the way the goaltenders are playing, you need to be close in to score, and that was evident on that last one there by number 16 for St. Thomas Aquinas.
Again, bit of a defensive miscue by the Muskies, not picking up that puck on the sideboards cleanly, letting it slide out to a wide open Renard, and she made no mistake, ripped it home past Maddie Bliss. Muskies now in the St. Thomas Aquinas end, but cleared out by Cleo Bourgeois off a skate down the ice. Blair Cross picks it up, sends it around the boards to the far side. McQuaker can't quite get it out. Saints Renard looking to forecheck on this play. McQuaker's got it, sends it around to the far side. Hustling after it is McCoy. Moves it ahead to Farrington. That's blocked. Put right in on goal. Gloved by Maddie Bliss and holds on for the faceoff. 2:59 gone here in the third. We are tied at 1.
Yeah, and the better opportunities have been by St. Thomas Aquinas. No doubt about that, Joey.
Update now, quick one from the Ice for Kids Arena in that boys semifinal. It is now 6-0 in the second period as the Muskies have turned it on. 5 goals in the second period of action. Saints now trying to get the puck toward the Muskie net. Turner can't keep it in at the point, and here comes Fort Francis. Piper Cross battling against Delaney Turner. Turner wins it, gets it out to center, sent back in, delayed offside. Sundin gets it, she passes ahead. That pass does not connect, and it's Piper Cross with it. Cross to the far side, the left wing. Moving it up is Farrington. That was intercepted by Patira. She puts it off the boards. Muskie's changing. That's going to give some space to Reese Rohde for the Saints. She's in on the right wing side. Rohde drop pass to White. She was taken off her feet. Loose puck comes back to the point. Derard the shot hits a skate loose in front. Whoa. And now the Muskies get it out. Good chance there for the Saints. Thought I heard a whistle on the play. Did not happen. So we carry on. Bad enough I'm hearing voices these days, Mike. Never mind whistles. Here's McCoy in the corner of the Saints zone. Hendy tries to move it out. Rohde will move it out for the Saints. Rohde, left wing side. She'll dump it in and then head off for a change. Muskies will grab it there, send it up ahead. That's turned over inside the line, though. Maddie Hughes keeping it in. Muskies off the boards, looking to move it up. Still in the zone. Now they get it across the line, out to center, and working it out there down the right wing side is McCoy. She's taken off the puck, and racing back is Sophie Muse. Muse looking to drive the net on this play. Puck still loose. Look out, Muskies. There's a chance in front. Loose puck, scramble. No one can pick it up. They come back to the left point. Kipling, that's blocked. And now maybe a breakaway chance for McCoy, but too far ahead. And it was sticked away by Moen up across the blue line. Muskies now at center. Flick it into the Saint zone. Back for it is Patera. Sorry, make that Kipling rather. Gets it up the boards to Greer. Now to Renard, the goal scorer for the Saints. Muskies get it, slip it off a stick and over the glass. And we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 5:31 gone in the third period. Muskies 1, Saints 1.
Yeah, for this arena too, it doesn't take much to get it over the glass in many of these spots.
Not on that side anyway. A little tougher in the ice for kids. Here's Calder now with it. Looking to dump it out. Redford gets it. Moves along the boards to Kenny. Kenny still can't get out of the zone. Greer will sweep it in behind the Muskie net. Calder back for it. Calder reverses direction to Kenny. But no one jumps on it for the Muskies, and Greer gets it first. In behind the net. Muskies looking a step behind right now here in the third period. But here's a chance maybe. Racing down the ice. It's Allen. She is tied up by Samantha Neal. No call on the play. We carry on. Here's Allen now. Has it bounce off her stick. Neal gets it. Moving up there with Rhodey. Neal off the boards. Muskies clear it back into the zone. Here's the Saints now. Stopping behind the net is Turner. She'll move it up. Intercepted there by Piper Cross. Farrington tries to get it back to Cross. That doesn't work. Now intercepted almost by McQuaker in front, but she couldn't hold on to it. Saints clear it out. Down the ice. No icing on the play. Back for it is Ophelia Lucas Engberg, who blows a tire, goes down in the right corner. See if the Saints can make this work in their advantage. Centering pass. Gerard couldn't get a stick on it. Still in the zone. Muskies will grab it, skate it out over their line, bounce it off the boards, fire it down the ice. And this will be icing against the black and gold. 7:02 gone in the third period.
Yeah, the scoreboard update 1-1, like Joey just said, 12:58 remaining. Brought to you by Greens.
So Muskie boys again up 6-0 in the second over Dryden. Goals by Evan Cable, Clyde LaPlante, Tegan Rolstad. LaPlante actually has 2 in the game, and the other 2 coming off the stick of Callum McCormick, who, if you didn't hear earlier, lost his grandfather earlier this afternoon to illness. He said, I'm coming to play for Grandpa, and boy, has he ever. 2 goals in the hockey game for the Muskies. Pocket center. Muskies looking to move it ahead. It's been a quiet period for the Muskies offensively. Not a lot of chances. Saints have locked them down pretty well, and they've found the equalizer. They seem to have the momentum in the contest right now. But we are tied at 1 as we move in on the 8-minute mark of the third period. Here is Marissa Kenny backhanging it into the corner of the Saint zone. Patura will sweep it around the boards. That'll get intercepted at the far side by Mosbeck. Saints, though, will clear it out. Hughes. She's cut off at the pass by Allen. The Muskies will take over in their own zone now. Off the boards, sent ahead. Racing after it is Allen. Allen maintains possession, cuts across the line. Try to drop pass, that didn't work. Comes out across. Muskies will clear the zone on the delayed offside. Saints have time now to move it ahead. Here's Patura. Patura's pass goes off the stick of Sundin. Muskies will get it, send it back in. And Patura will try once more. She goes off the boards. That is picked off. Muskies try and keep it in. They do. Temporarily, Patura gets it, though, and smacks it all the way down the ice. A hammer shot off the right wing boards and down in the Muskie end. Icing call against the Saints with 8:43 gone here in the third. We are still tied at 1.
Thank you for our in-game live reads by Jay's Auto Repair and Reed's Brand Source, Lakewood Tire, Encon Sons.
Muskies with the puck off the draw. Looking to center is McQuaker. Farrington's got it. Sweeps it in behind the Saints net. Chasing after it is McQuaker, watched by Turner. McQuaker. She has to go off her stick. Renard picks it up, but can't clear it out along the right boards. Piper Cross has got it, sends it in behind. A little too far for Cross, but McQuaker rather, but she'll pick it up off of Sundin. But a shot there from the point by Tanguay bounces off a skate and out of the zone. Muskies have to clear the zone, but now back in, and here comes Cross once again. Good shift here for Piper Cross. And now puck loose. Farrington's got it. Lost shot there. That goes just wide. Kira Farrington back to the point now. Shot by Sinclair. That's blocked by Neal. Neal staying after the puck. She's got it. Moves it around. Gets it to Addie Greer. Greer now up the left wing side. Nice. Trying to get past Lucas Engberg. Then she'll just send it in. But another icing call. She needed one more stride to hit that center ice red line. Did not get there. And it'll be an icing call. 9:49 gone in the third period. And we are still tied at 1.
Yeah, just create any chance. Any chance is good right now, Joey. And just keep putting pucks on net. And, boy, you could get a bounce. And who knows? It's 1-1 game. It's going to go right down to the end here.
Shoot from anywhere at this point. No question. Here's the Saints now. They tip it out over the line. Now maybe a 2-on-1. Rhodey and Hendy coming up together. Rhodey across to Hendy. Oh, that pass just a little too far for her. She was in all alone. Muskies get it. Put it off the boards high to the neutral zone. Bounces. Evans gets it to Bliss, but Marley Bliss in across the line offside. So faceoff will be outside of the Saints blue line with 9:47 gone in the third. We got a nail biter at the 52 Canadians Arena tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if the bench is getting a little shortened now, Joey. It seems like both teams are still rolling 3 lines, which is good.
I'm thinking that both teams looking a little bit tired out here right now, though the Saints seem to have a bit more juice than the Muskies. I think if you're Coach Shane Bliss, you want to make sure you keep your bodies fresh out there, so I wouldn't shorten that bench too much at this point. Muskies now, good forechecking pressure in behind the Saints net. Saints come away with it. Muse, she's intercepted by Marissa Kenny. Kenny looking for Alum. Now puck toward the line, and Bourgeois let it slide off her stick just outside the blue line. Picked up by Delaney Turner. Turner's got a good rush going now. She's taken off her feet, looking for a call there. No call forthcoming. Referees letting them play here in the third period. We had 6 penalties through 2 periods between the two teams. No calls yet here in the third. Puck up the center. Moved into the zone by Alum. Hustling back for the Saints is Kipling. Kipling gets it to Bourgeois. Bourgeois, she's bothered by McQuaker. Turnover there. Kipling, though, will backhand it up to Maddie Hughes. Hughes now. She's looking for Muse on the far side. That didn't work. Muskies get it at the neutral zone. Far side, look out. Here's Piper Cross, the shot off the glove of Moen and wide. Good chance there for Piper Cross. Whoa, big hit in behind the boards as Renard dropped Piper Cross. The 216s coming together. Long point shot by Calder. That goes wide of the net. Muskies continue to keep it in the zone, though. Good shift here. Here's McQuaker. Stopped by Neal. Got good body position on her. Battle along the end boards. 4 players trying to work it out. Still loose. Renard and McQuaker. McQuaker's got it. Side of the net. And slides it under the glove of Moen. And she covers up and hangs on for the faceoff. 7:50 to go in the third period. All tied up at 1.
Yeah, good opportunity there by Fort France. Piper Cross having a couple of really good chances, and she's the type of girl that can put an end to this game real quick.
I don't want to say that the referees have put the whistles away here in the third, but I'm seeing a few things out there that would have got called in the first 2 periods. They seem to be letting them go. They want to let the players decide this one. Here's Sundin now. Moves it into the zone. Lucas Engberg back behind her net. She's bothered there by Addie Greer. Marley Bliss now comes back to help out. Bliss off the boards to Alum. Turnover though, and here comes Rhodey with it. Muskies looking to move it out. Can't. Patura at the left shot point. Shot deflected. Rebound loose in front. Muskies clear it to safety. Bliss To the point, Patira keeps it in, still loose in the zone. Turnover again by the Muskies. The backhander, stick save by Bliss. McCoy's got it. Off the glass and out. Is this going to be icing?
Yes, sir.
No icing on the play. They say the Saints could have played it. Rhodey now. Off the boards, out across the line. Sent back in, but that should be offside as the clear-in attempt by Sinclair hit Marissa Kenny. And that brings about a stoppage in play. 6:40 to go in the third.
Yeah, the scoreboard update 1-1, 6:40 left. Brought to you by West End.
Here is Turner with it, sending it into the Muskie end. Sinclair picks it up off the boards, goes off the stick of Kipling. Saints Muskie's trying to center it. Good chance there. Allen was in the crease looking for a deflection off the backhander from the sideboards by Kenny and couldn't quite get a stick on it. Good chance there for the Muskies. Rhodey, dangerous pass across ice to Kipling as Kenny was in the area. Redford gets it. Off the boards, puts it back in. And now Rhodey's clearing attempt hits the stick of Redford and goes over the glass and out of play with 6:04 remaining in the third.
Oh, as you and Tim Ringhofer predicted, you were expecting a one-goal game in this, and that's exactly what we're getting. It's a little over 6 minutes left, and it's been a fun one to do, though.
It has been. Good back and forth action, and now it's just, depending what fan base you're for, hold your breath and wait and see what happens at this point. Muskies get it in the neutral zone. Put it off the boards, trying to move it into the Saints zone. They will. St. Thomas Aquinas, though, back on defense. Move it ahead to Cleo Bourgeois. She goes off her feet. Muskies get it, send it ahead. And it's behind the Saints net now. Patira, ooh, that was dangerous in front of her own net, almost picked off by Farrington. Gerard sends it off the boards to neutral ice. Calder gets it, her pass misses, and this is going to be an icing call against the Muskies. 5:21 left in the third period. And a quick NHL update. Good news for both our teams there, sir. The Minnesota Wild taking a 2-0 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets tonight. And my Edmonton Oilers rolling their way to a 7-2 victory over the hometown Pittsburgh Penguins. So, hey, your team won, my team won. Now let's have our team maybe pull one off here for the Muskies. Get that go-ahead goal. Puck off the boards. Down into the Saints zone. Ooh, Bliss. She laid the body on, looks like Patira behind the net. Patira was slow getting up, but here's the chance! Sophie Muse! Pad save there by Maddie Bliss. As Muse was allowed to walk right up Main Street and get that shot off from the slot. Bliss had to be sharp on that one. As tough as it has been to get goals in this game, you'd almost think we're in kind of overtime right now. That next goal could make all the difference. McCoy's shot, saved by Moen, got the glove hand on it and holds on for the faceoff with 4:31 remaining in the third period.
Yeah, both goalies, they kind of look down at each other. They've just been amazing tonight. It's been fun to watch as they're both really good stand-up goalies, which I really like.
Piper Cross taking the face-off for the Muskies against Isabella Renard. Renard wins it. And Addie Greer sending it into the Muskie zone, but maybe a bit too much juice on it. And it's not icing. They're saying the Saints, I guess, won the race back to the puck. Saints get it, try and center it. Loose in behind the net. Muskies try and grab it. Turner will keep it in for the Saints. Now Blair Cross reverses direction for the Muskies to Farrington. Still can't get it out. Neal keeps it in. Their slapper deflects into the right corner. Saints now picking up the pace on the forecheck. Looking for that go-ahead goal. So Renard tried to go to the front of the net and was dropped. And again, no call on the collision. Muskies fortunate there. Redford the long shot. Loose puck. Moen gives up the rebound. Clearing pass doesn't work. Calder keeps it in. Redford set in front of the nets. Farrington backhander. Oh, what a stop by Jordan Moen. She made the first stop with the pad And the Fairnton off the rebound, the wicked backhander, and a beautiful blocker save by Jordan Moen to keep this a 1-1 game. Muskies at center now. Off the boards into the St. zone. Neal will get it and fire it all the way down. It'll be an icing call with 3:12 to go here in the third. And the Muskies come oh so close to regaining the lead.
Yeah, some great action. And boy, I think the whole deal is since we started a little late, maybe 10 minutes late, they're going to make us do 10 more minutes extra to make up for that.
We've got to earn our money, right? You're supposed to call 60 minutes. Well, call 60 minutes, right? And if that includes overtime and maybe a shootout, so be it.
All good on the video side, though.
Absolutely, absolutely. Home TV, thank you for tuning in on there.
Yeah, well-run outfit, that Home TV. I appreciate what they do.
And KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com, of course, always glad to be able to broadcast high school sports in the district on those airwaves. 2:51 left as the puck deflects over the glass and out of play. So I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, and I am getting old, but it should be a 10-minute overtime, I believe, here in playoff time in NORWOSSA. If we are still tied after regulation, and if we're still tied after that 10 minutes, then we will go to a shootout to decide it. But here's the Saints looking to make that a moot point as they drive the net. Oh, shot just wide by Bourgeois. She was right in close. Put it just wide. Muskies put it out to center, and now hustling after it is Marley Bliss. Bliss now looking to get the shot off the side of the net. Allen there. Now Bliss drives to the front. Moen will cover it up. I'll tell you, looked like Hayden Allen was a stride ahead as they entered the zone. I was waiting for an offside whistle, none forthcoming.
I kind of agree with you. No, you guys, Home TV, you guys got some really great equipment, and I don't want Dwayne to see it. Dwayne is our IT guy, of course, our sports director. Gets us on in the morning every day, and boy, he would drool over that equipment you guys have.
We're trying to help the radio make profits, not eat them all up with new equipment. Here's the Saints walking right in. Shot saved by Maddie Bliss off of Renard. The goal scorer for the Saints looking for her second. But instead, it's the Muskies taking it. And now they bust a center. Rael Redford with a great inside move on Gerard, but had the puck slip off her stick, taken away by Jordan Sundin. Redford now looking like she's on a mission here. 1:49 to go in regulation. Greer puts it into the Muskie end. Black and gold. Look to move it out. That pass, though, blocked by Sophie Muse. Muse will hustle into the Muskie zone. It's in the right corner. Fort Francis trying to clear it out. Can't do it. We're letting them play here in the third, folks. Or are they? No, we are going to get the cross-checking call. So after letting several what appeared to be violations go throughout the period from both sides, Heidi Patera is going to get tagged for the cross-checking call. And head coach Dave Turner is not happy on the Saints bench. He is letting the referees hear it. And to be fair, Mike, considering what's been allowed to get to go on without calls happening here in the third, I'm surprised that they called that one too. Was it a cross-check? Yes, but to call one after letting all those other ones go on both sides, I am surprised.
I think what the coach is kind of upset about is it was kind of delayed. They didn't call the penalty right away, and that's like 4 seconds went off, and all of a sudden the hand went up. So I think that's why the coach was a little perturbed.
Do we have a power play sponsor we want to get in here?
Yeah, we do have a power play sponsor brought to you.
They take care of my vehicle, they are, I can promise you. So here's the reset for you. We got 1:24 left in the third period. A 2-minute cross-checking minor going to Heidi Patera of the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. A timeout called by the Muskies to set themselves up on this power play that could decide this game one of the best of three NORWOSSA Girls Hockey semifinal, as we are tied at 1.
So how's the body? You look good.
I'm coming back. Those of you that don't know, I had a traffic incident, we'll say, on the highway 4 days after Christmas that put me in hospital for a while, but 6 weeks after surgery, I'm actually walking without supports at this point, so we're coming around.
Good to see you. Look way better, Joey.
Thank you, sir. Let's see if this Muskies power play can look better. They're 0 for 2 so far tonight. But it's not how many you get, it's when you get them. And they get one here. It could very well be the decisive goal. We move into 1 minute to play here in the third period. And again, if they don't score in regulation, they're going to have this power play heading into the overtime session as well. Saints, though, in the Muskie zone trying to make something happen. They cannot. And here comes Bliss. Bliss taken off the puck by Greer. It's in center. It's Muse getting it. She'll shoot it in off the glove of Blair Cross, who will race back in the zone to get it. And a slashing call. Oh, my goodness. Coming up here
Makeup call
against the Muskies. And it's Marley Bliss getting the gate for the slash. So that's going to nullify the power play with 38 seconds left in the third period. 1:14 left in the penalty into Patera. So we will play the rest of this period 4-on-4 with barring any goals or any other penalties. And then we will start overtime as well 4-on-4 before the Saints will get an abbreviated power play. Shot by the Saints, wide of the net. Here's Hughes at the far side. Glove save there by Maddie Bliss. She jumps on the rebound and covers it up with 26 seconds left here in the third. So, gotta say, Marley Bliss, pretty composed player for this Muskie team. On the team this year, first year, along with sister Maddie in goal. It's really surprising to see her lose her composure and take that slashing call at this juncture of the game. Of course, their dad, head coach Shane Bliss, and he had to be looking to the heavens a little bit, wondering what his daughter was thinking on that one.
Probably what he used to do when he played.
Shane was known to be a little bit on edge, too. I remember that, absolutely. That's going to do it as the buzzer sounds. Puck in the neutral zone.
Are they flooding?
And no, I believe we're going to go right to that 10-minute overtime. But why don't we take a commercial break?
Take about
Home
a minute.
TV. We're going to stick right here with you folks. But KGHS, we will be back with the 10-minute overtime session. Your score after regulation. The Fort Francis Muskies won. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints won. You are listening to Muskie Girls Hockey on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com. Welcome back to the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis. How about a little free hockey for you on the opening night of NORWOSSA High School Girls Hockey action? It is the Fort Francis Muskies and the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints deadlocked at 1 after 3 periods. Rael Redford getting the goal in the first period for the Muskies, and the Saints hang around until they get the tying goal from Isabella Renard in the third period to put this game into overtime. It'll be a 10-minute overtime session. We are not flooding the ice. We're going to get right into the action shortly. If, however, there is no scoring in the overtime, we will go to the shootout. Now, we've got some penalty situations to address. There is 36 seconds left in the penalty to the Saints' Heidi Patera, 1:22 left in the penalty to Marley Bliss of the Muskies. So we'll be 4-on-4 to start this overtime session. And then once Patera comes out, it'll be a short power play for the Saints. Muskies, though, looking to end it early. Farrington, shot from the left side. That goes just wide. Kept in at the right point. Farrington's now got it on the right wing boards, trying to center it. It'll come across to Calder. Calder, she'll dump it into the corner. To Farrington in behind the net. Has it knocked away from her by Turner. Bourgeois can't get it past Redford. Turner will try. Redford steals. Penalty is over to Patura. It's a power play now for the Saints. Calder falls. Bourgeois now racing out, maybe a 2-on-1. Pass across to Patura, but great defensive play by Ophelia Lucas Engberg to break up the opportunity there for the Saints. They still have the power play for another 25 seconds. Puck inside the Muskie zone. Battle along the boards. Redford looking to fish it out. She gets it off the boards. Can't get it out. First try. Been behind the Muskie net. Calder's got it. Calder looking to move it out. Can't do it. Loose at the side. Saved by Maddie Bliss on the shot off the stick of, I believe it was Maddie Hughes. She tried to scoop it past. It was Hughes, and Calder rather, coming off of the Muskies, slamming her stick in disgust at her turnover. The captain not happy with that. 8 seconds left in the power play. 8:43 left in overtime. Saints looking to cash in. Penalty is over. We are back to full strength on both sides. Muskies have killed off their 5th power play of the night for the Saints. Muskies themselves are 0 for 3 on the power play. And a save by Bliss on a long shot. She gloves it and holds on with 8:30 to go in OT.
Bliss, she's been the story, and just solid. I mean, she just seemed so confident, and first shot's not going to beat her.
Nope, she has been scooting. Really been one and done for the most part tonight.
Yeah.
Not too many rebounds here. So next goal wins here in overtime.
What's your thoughts on the shootout?
I'm not a huge fan of it in these situations. Regular season, I'm good with it. Playoffs, I think we should be playing till someone puts one in the real way, is what I call it. So, although the shootout has benefited the Muskies in the past, we got a nice call against Fort Francis with 8:08 to go in OT. Muskies have won NORWOSSA championships via the shootout. I remember a couple of years ago, Jill Calder, cousin of Jersey Calder, and Jill, the captain at that time, she scored the shootout winner for the Muskies to clinch that NORWOSSA championship. So here's the Saints now. Long shot on goal, gloved by Bliss. That came off the stick of Jalen Gerard. She'll hold on for a face-off with 8:02 to go in the extra session.
You being from Canada, I'm from the States. A lot of big World Junior Championships determined on that as well.
But those have gone both ways for our countries. Some memorable, some nightmarish for both of us. Puck into the Saints zone. Turner's got it now. She looks to start a rush. Hughes, she's cut off at the pass by Farrington. Turner will try and come back the other way. Farrington now trying to stay with Turner, but good move by Turner to get around her. Hughes off the board, just out across the line. Or was it? No, kept in. Farrington did not have to clear the zone. She stays on the forecheck. Here's Gerard now trying to move it out. She can't get it past. Great forecheck here by the Muskies. Farrington's shot. That hits a stick, goes high. Hughes will get it, and she'll move it out to center. Watched by Sinclair. Puts it into the Muskie zone. Redford back for it. She'll skate in behind her own net. Move it up the middle to Allen. Allen has that puck knocked off her stick by Patura. Patura will get it in the neutral zone. Send it off the far boards into the Muskie end, and here's Blair Cross. Cross up ahead. Trying to get it to Allen. Greer picks it off, moves it into the zone, tried to center it. That puck deflects just wide. Muskie's looking to move it out. Patura keeps it in. Shot toward the net. That didn't get through the traffic, and now it's sent ahead. Here's Allen. She's stopped at center ice by Patura, and here comes Renard. A long shot. Blocker save by Maddie Bliss. Greer in the corner now, battling against Lucas Engberg. Renard in there as well. Greer stays after it. Tries to reverse course against Lucas Engberg. Centering pass. That didn't get through. Muskies will grab it. They've got Cross breaking up ahead. She's got the puck in the corner. Patura, though, backhands it around. It's going to get kept in at the left point by Calder. Calder dumps it in towards the corner. Kipling off the boards hard and all the way down the ice. Will this have enough? It will not. Just stopped short. Great job of judging the weight there by Kipling on the clear out. No icing. And the Muskies head back up ice. Here's Bliss. Fires the shot. That hit Turner and deflected wide of the net. Calder comes in. Oh, bad pinch maybe. We'll see. Muskies getting back though. Backhanded out across the line. And here come the Muskies up the left wing side. Marley Bliss with it. Bliss trying to cut to the middle. Stopped by Turner, who's had a really good game on defense for the Saints. Delaney Turner, number 3. Reese Rohde now looking to move it out of the zone. Can't get past Farrington. Shot from the right point by Cross. That didn't get through. Cross will try and keep it in. She does momentarily. Gerard will get it. Gets it out across the line. Gerard now gets it and smacks it all the way down on the ice. This will be an icing call against the Saints. 5:09 left in overtime. We remain tied at 1.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Green's Brand Source.
Redford against Muse in the face-off circle in the Saints end. Redford chasing in after it behind the net. Patira's going to get to it first. Looks to clear it out. Kept in inside the line, but Patira will grab it and rush it out to center. She'll dump it in deep in the Muskie zone. Lucas Engberg back for it. Sweeps it around. Won't get it past Patira though. Left point. Patira's shot. That's blocked. Is there a chance now for the Muskies? Redford. No, good back check there by Matty Hughes to break that up. Redford, or Allen rather, had a step. Now Muskie player goes down, and we're going to get ourselves a penalty against the Saints. Tripping call coming up. Long shot. Saved by Moen off the stick of Tanguay. Allen's got it. Bliss to the bench for the extra attacker, but the Saints pick it up, and we are going to get a tripping call. Sophie Muse heading to the box. 4:24 left in overtime, and an absolute golden opportunity for the black and gold here in overtime on the power play. That'll be their fourth power play of the evening. 0 for 3 so far, but what a time to get one here in overtime. A chance to win the opening game of this best-of-3 semifinal.
Yeah, power play brought to you by West End Motors. West End.
So it's Bliss, Farrington, and McCoy up front. Sinclair and Calder at the points for the Muskies. Farrington keeps control against Turner. Farrington will go back to the point to Sinclair. She'll take a long shot, tip, rebound, backhander. Oh, what a save by Jordan Moen. Stoned Courtney McCoy cold right in front on the backhander after the point shot from Sinclair. Muskies maintain possession. Calder to Bliss, but the puck cleared out by Turner, and the Muskies race back. Save of the night right there. Jordan Moen absolutely robbing Courtney McCoy on the doorstep, who untouched. And the Saints are still alive. 1:18 left in the power play. Muskies in the neutral zone. Farrington, her checker falls down. Turner, but Renard gets back to break up the play, and then Turner sends it all the way down the ice. Muskies will change. And now start up ice from their own zone. Long pass, great play. Here's Piper Cross, long shot, saved by Moen. And she'll hold on for the face-off with 56 seconds left in the power play. 3:20 remaining in overtime. Muskies, great chance to end it, but Jordan Moen up to the task.
Yeah, are we surprised? No. Both goalies been awesome.
No question about that. Here's Allen trying to go to the net. Now the Muskies at the right point keep it in. Lucas Engberg, she's got Cross in front. Tried to get it on there, was blocked. In behind the net now. This is Redford. Redford looks to set up on the left wing boards. Drop pass. Tanguay fires the wrister. Moen looking to find the loose puck. She does. And you know what? You might have just had the save of the game there, not by a goalie. Isabella Renard goes after her own teammate, Heidi Pachura, and grabs her jersey as she was going after Piper Cross at the side of the net before the whistle, looking to do some damage, and maybe would have created another power play for the Muskies, a 5-on-3. but Renard cut Pachura off at the pass and calmed her down in time. And
usually Renard's.
I was going to say, Renard playing peacemakers was a bit of a shocker there, but great job by being a good teammate by Isabella Renard on that. Puck in the Muskie zone. Just 5 seconds left in the power play. So it looks like the Muskies are going to go 0 for 4 with the power play here this evening. Battle at center. We've got a Muskie, or someone's dropped their stick. Oh, it was Allen's stick broke. Here's a chance. Muse walks in. Shot. Scores! Sophie Muse delivering the good news for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. With 2:13 remaining in overtime, she walks in free and clear and fires the wrist shot blocker side to beat Maddie Bliss. And the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints walk into the 52 Canadians arena, and they will walk out with a 1-0 series lead thanks to a 2-1 overtime victory over the Fort Francis Muskies. What a finish, Mike.
Yeah, a little turnover at the Fort Francis blue line. Muse took advantage, went in all alone on Bliss, and she made no mistake. Was that glove hand side?
Blocker side.
Blocker
actually.
side.
Beautiful shot to the blocker side, over top of the blocker. Perfect shot by Sophie Muse, and she wins it for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. So that means that the Fort Francis Muskies will head to Kenora on Saturday, looking to keep their season and their title reign alive in Game 2 at the Kenora Recreation Center. They'll need to win to bring this series back to Fort Francis on Monday night for Game 3. Those of you watching on Home TV, we thank you so much for tuning in. We will be with you on Home TV on Saturday night from Kenora with Game 2 of this series as the Muskies try and keep their season going, needing a road win over the Saints. Thank you so much for tuning in on Home TV. And for the rest of you listening, we'll be back with the post-game show. Your final score from the 52 Canadians Arena in Fort Francis tonight. The St. Thomas Aquinas Saints 2, the Fort Francis Muskies 1 in overtime. Sophie Muse the hero for the St. Thomas Aquinas Saints. You are listening to Muskie Girls High School Hockey on KGHS and RJBroadcasting.com.